Hello, hello. Welcome to the daily live stream here on the daily political tarot live stream here on the Black and Orange channel. I am known as Autumn around here, and my co-host Boo Boo Zankitty is in the cat tree, just kind of living up there right now. So thank you so much for being here. I was just watching Lori on the Way of Positive Change. She's so good, and she is such a sweetheart. So she said she might come visit, which would be great. But anyway, hello everybody. Oh, I do want to one very silly thing before, because I'm going to do things a little differently today, because there's something I've got to read on. Right up front. But before I get there, actually, sorry, my hair's a bit much. Okay, you've got to see these adorable, tiny little Santas. Look at the little mini Santas. Are they showing up? Oh, they're just cute little Santas. So anyway, I had to share my little Santas. Anyway. I got to show these to my mom this morning. And I was saying, oh, he's a little Santas. I'm carrying them onto the live stream. And she's like, you and I, we might need help. It's like, I can't argue with that. There's probably some truth to it. But anyway. Oh, thank you, Renee. All right. Normally, I take your questions right at the top and what have you. And I will take your questions. But, we're going right in. Today is the 2nd. It is a Wednesday. Oh, on Wednesdays, if you're watching this on replay, you can go down to the first comment where I put in the day and just their timestamp, so you can go to on Wednesdays, though, the timing I've just figured out. I just can't. I have to leave by 1:30. I have to be off by 1:30, and then I've got a standing thing at 2:00. So the accuracy of the time stamping on Wednesdays will not be as down to the second, but you will get a general idea. So sorry about that, but I'm running out of time to fix it on Wednesdays. So on Wednesdays, there will still be time stamped, but it won't be quite as accurate. It just because I really try to get it right down to the right second for you to start. 6th house sun. Hi, all the intensity of a Scorpio, all the background perfectionism of a 6th house Virgo, 6th house sun with a Saturn on my Gemini ascendant. So my communications, which are what I put forward, they are organized. Must organize communication. Anyway, but today, got the finger going. We're starting with the Redacted Bribery for Pardons stuff that came out. Now, I have not had a chance. I was having internet problems this morning, so I've not had a chance to find out if there's anything new. Anything new has come out. But before I even get to anything else, Redacted report or disclosure, bribery for pardons. I almost like dropped everything I was doing and came on last night when this came out, or when I finally heard about it afterward. And then it was like, oh, but darn it, I need to get this other stuff done, because I was just like, oh, what is this? Oh, do tell. Oh, man. So anyway, all right, I'm jumping right in. And I will get your questions. I will take your questions. I just have to grab my cards. All right. Oh, this might be exciting. This might be exciting. Might be a dud. Might be exciting. All right. Getting out the perfect Christmas deck, the little gold Art Nouveau golden tarot. Okay. Calm down. Holly, I saw it last night. You were the first person I thought to tell. Thank you. Because I didn't hear about it until just before Rachel Maddow came on. Because I had been, and then so I went back and I watched, there was the clip of Ari talking about it when it first came out. Anyway, his 5-minute clip on it was on YouTube. And I was just like, play. Play. Yes, Alexandra, inquiring minds want to know. All right. So I'm at 6 minutes. The redacted report. Okay, calm down. It might be nothing. It might be someone around Trump. And he wasn't involved. But come on, money's changing hands and he didn't get in on that. Oh, Alexander, it was awesome. I got to see it hot off the press. All right, let's see. Oh, you know what? We're doing a loaded Celtic. This is important. We're doing a overloaded, one of my overloaded Celtic readings. All right, I'm going to have to move the microphone back just a tiny bit for this space. All right. My drink can go there. The mouse can go there. Okay. Okay. All right. I don't know. I can just show you guys the cards. I don't know that I need to tilt this down. All right. Overloaded Celtic. Bribery for pardons. Scandal. Well, because one way or the other, it's a scandal. Hello, sweetness. Are you coming down? Here, move this. There you go. I'm doing an overloaded Celtic. Yes, I am. Oh, jeez. You're all right. It just fell. He's like, I'm getting on your lap. Whoa, no butt. No kitty butt. There we go. Okay. All right. Bye. Hi. Oh, you've been lying down. Your paws are warm. Your paws are never warm when you get on my lap. This is sweet. All right. Hi. Oh, don't get the sweetness. Oh, he's so sweet. All right. Overloaded Celtic. He's so sweet. Bribery for pardons. A money for pardons scandal. Might be a dud. I'm trying not to get too excited. Might be a dud. Might be nothing. Might be nothing. Bribery for pardons, because there's only one person who can give pardons. It's not like somebody else can. Pardons, plural. Plural. It's not bribery for a pardon. It's bribery for pardons, plural. All right. In the past, we won, so this kind of nonsense can come out. Good. Center of the reading. He never has enough money. Never. No matter what he does, he never has enough money. Love the reading. He should refuse. He should refuse. They should all refuse. He should not take bribes for pardons. Oh, but there's money. Why wouldn't you take advantage of your office to make and pocket huge amounts of money? Oh, we'll get to the preemptive pardons next. He cannot resist that. He can't. And it really does feel like I'm just surprised that the DOJ would go after this if there was any actual evidence against Trump himself. Entertainment only. What do I know? But I'm just surprised, like the DOJ looking into something that might incriminate Trump with Barr at the helm, and everything has to go through Barr. Everything has to be approved by Barr. That's the only thing that's holding me back. Base of the reading. This is the card that keeps coming up for the new administration. Are going to aggressively go after this. Aggressively, kitten. Aggressive. Near future 1 and near future 2. Near future 1. Strength. Near future 2. You're going down. Whoever this is, you are going down. I mean, it's like any of you who saw was it Infinity War? Which was the Avengers movie where Scarlet Witch friend-zoned Vision by shooting him down through like 10 floors of concrete and rebar. And these cards together, especially with, it's like, oh no, it's not like you go down and you get strength. This was first. This is second. This is the strength of how hard you're going down. You're down through the floors. Home environment. Oh yeah, schmooze. Dangle money in front of these people. They'll do anything. They will do anything for money. Anything. I mean, if we've learned one thing by now. All right, hopes and fears. That is definitely both our hope and their fear. The swords in Trump's back. I'm wondering, is it possible the woman who brings Trump down is this judge? I don't know her name. Is it a woman? It might not even be a woman. I thought someone said it was. I don't know. Home environment, hopes and fears, what other people see. Money changing hands. That's like a courier for money. Money changing hands. That's the part we can see. All right, final outcome. Message. A lot of message. Oh. They have a ton of evidence, pardons plural. Insult to injury. Insult to injury. Insult to injury. What does that mean? Insult to injury. Oh, somebody's going down. Oh, they are going down hard. Okay. 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 What do you think, kitten? Oh, is this energy better than normal? I need my little positive energy generator here. You're so sweet. Yes, you are. You're so good. You're so good. Yes. Okay, what is this insult to injury? Oh, it is a woman judge. Chief Judge Beryl A. Howell, District of Columbia. Thank you, Mims. Roxy. Oh, thank you, Roxy. Oh. Okay, what's the insult to injury? Because there's a lot. What is the insult to injury? Oh, they have evidence. That's my evidence card. That is my evidence card. And witnesses. You're a good kitten. All right, put this back up here. Oh, this is exciting. And I'll ask specifically if it's Trump here in just a minute, but I'm trying to get as much information as I can. Okay, calm down. Okay. Carefully, looking very, very carefully. Looking very carefully at the money. A lot of money. Oh my gosh. It's pardons. Oops, wrong card. It's pardons plural. A lot of money. Oh, we're not talking about chump change here. Looking at the money. Well, we're going to see it, but also that's for something that is specific to America, that the president has presidential pardons, that this is part of our Constitution, that this is making money from something that is innate to leading this country. Okay. All right. All right. These will be more like 5-card things. Okay, so Book Bewitched, please let it be Trump. Jared, Ivanka, Lindsay. I hear you. Okay. All right. So at 1830, no, more like 19, is Trump involved? And I'm just gonna go down the list and see, so we can maybe piece together some of this. All right, because it might be some people we've never heard of. There's always that possibility. All right, we're starting with, Mitch and Lindsay, definitely. Michelle, we should look at that. But is Trump directly involved, as in, did Trump pocket money? Or go try to pocket money? I mean, he does like to do his mafia bit, plausible deniability, but would they be able to prove, and that's really the key, sorry, next type, would they be able to prove that Trump was involved? Will they be able to prove that Trump was involved? If he was involved, yeah. Bribery for pardons. Will they be able to prove that Trump was involved? Will they be able to prove that Trump was involved? It's like on the one hand, it's bribery for pardons, plural, which is crazy, but it's bribery for pardons, and the only one who can pardon is the president. On the other hand, this went through the DOJ, and Barr has already said that anything that involves a politician has to come through him, and it would be odd if he accepted this idea of the president being investigated for this. Why wouldn't he quash this? However, it was all sealed. It was all completely sealed until this particular judge said not all of this needs to be sealed. So they've kept quiet on all the names, a lot of the details, but it's only because of her ruling that she allowed out the information. So is Trump, oh, there's Trump the man, right there, card for the reading. His power. Oh my gosh, the cards are on point. America, Emperor. Pardon. This is also being able to actually finally look into all of this. There's Biden. Okay, the card for the reading, this isn't the answer, but the card for the reading is Trump. And this is the power vested in Trump as president. This is Biden partnering to, something about Biden partnering, but also the bribery itself partnering. And this ends up in all kind of rancor and fox noise and, oh yeah, and right here on the deck, just sitting here, the moon, howling at the moon, rancor, 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 people up in arms. Let me see if I can get any more information, because that's Trump right there. I mean, it was the card for the reading. America, Emperor. Power vested in Trump. Power invested in the Emperor. Hi. How about there? You are so sweet. Look at that. Look at the kitty. So sweet. You're so good. More information about is Sniffy involved? Is Sniffy involved? What do you think? You're so good. You're all right. You're all right. All right. Is Sniffy, will he be able to prove he was pocketing money for pardons? Frosty Bean, is this the depth charge going off? It might be. I don't know. Trump the bully. He thinks he can do anything he wants and has never had to really face consequences. All right. Hi, you're okay. It's all right. You don't need to be nervous. It's okay. It's okay. You're all right. You're all right. Yes, just come sit on my lap. You'll be okay. Yes. Okay. All right. This is a nonpartisan action. You're okay. You're okay. You're okay. It's just somebody making noise. You're okay. You're safe. Okay. Oh, what he's done, boomeranging back. Oh, corruption right in the middle. Big time corruption right in the middle. hoping to make money. It was this hope to make money. The card for the reading is Little Bully Trump. So, sorry, people in the house are making lots of noise, but Little Bully Trump being investigated, nonpartisan investigating. What has happened, coming back, looking at what's been going on, corruption right in the middle, where somebody was hoping to make money, set up a system. This isn't just like a one-off. This is practically, I mean, it's not putting out a shingle and saying, hey, pardons for sale, but kind of. Like, how much money could he make? All right. Is who around Trump would be most likely involved in this? Kushner? Who do you think? I agree, Roxy. He is a vile, malignant, narcissistic sociopath. Yes, he is. Alexandra, common practice by him. Yeah, I'm not surprised. But if pardons are for profit, it would seem they are corrupt pardons. Yes, John, indeed. Rudy? Oh, Rudy. Let's look at Rudy. Good suggestion. Rudy. Is Rudy involved in bribery for pardons? Turtle. We'll look at McConnell. We'll look at Javanka. We'll look specifically at Kushner. Because if he was offering stuff for, you'd think, well, what would foreign people with lots of money have? Why would they want a pardon? Because maybe some of their people are in jail and they get released. Judgment. Rudy, are you involved in the bribery for pardons? And if anybody has any more information, please let me know. Hi, it's okay. Oh, happy kitten. Oh, wow. Cards are just like falling out of the deck. Rudy's, he's losing his marbles. He really is. And he's being so taken. I mean, Trump is taking advantage of someone who is essentially handicapped in some way. He is mentally compromised, and Trump is taking advantage of him, which is just wrong. But anyway. All right, is Rudy involved in bribery for pardons? Oh, sweetness. Hi. Is Rudy involved in bribery for pardons? I think they said it doesn't involve government officials. Alexandra. Okay. But there's only one person who can pardon. Evidence. The card of evidence. Well, do they have evidence about Rudy? No, Rudy is on borrowed time. Rudy, seriously, Rudy's not well. He is not well. Yeah, in the head. Rudy's head is not well. He's not well. He couldn't he'd get too confused. He's having a lot more, like when you see him, like he's kind of crazy at the press conferences and he's just kind of got his talking points and he's repeating them over and over. I don't think he's with it enough to organize something like that. I really don't. So I don't think so. But if he is involved, it's no one say got caught. I mean, it's just. John, I love that. Rudy's hair dye was spelling out, help me. I love that. Mims, Autumn, only 45 can pardon. This is just going to land on his and only his doorstep. Hello. Does anybody else, has anybody else heard that government officials aren't involved? Because I didn't hear that. Is that just a rumor that's being put out there, or is that been reported? All right, I want to look at Kushner. Okay, Alexandra, no government official was or is currently a subject or target of the investigation disclosed in this filing, said a DOJ, speaking on condition of anonymity to discuss an ongoing investigation. No government official was or is currently a subject or target of this investigation. Thank you, Alexandra. I appreciate you. I appreciate you doing that. Thank you. Kushner. Okay. 10 of Cups. Happy families. Kushner, are you involved in this mess? Oh, no. He's got his own mess. He's got his own. I'm so sorry. He's got his own mess. Oh, it's bad. His secrets are massive. This card feels like it's 4 times the size of the other cards. And this is Biden looking into how he acted as a merchant. He's got his own. Forensic accounting much? This is my forensic accounting card. Oh, and even with all the disappointment he suffered and our disappointment that nothing could stick to him, he's got big secrets, but it doesn't feel connected to this. Or again, it's just one of many, many, many things to do with Kushner. He's got bigger problems. Okay, so Kushner. Do 5. Lindsay. Lindsay is because Lindsay is ripe for being blackmailed into trying to do stuff like this. Oh, the kitten. All right, good. He's not as nervous. All right. Lindsay. Angla, but everyone knows who is involved in crime. Yeah. Could it be Junior's girlfriend? Oh, Alexandra, there's an idea. We'll look at her next. Best is yet to come, lady. Honestly, forgive me, but I keep forgetting her name, and my brain just comes up with calling her Superfreak. The sexual harassment charges and the she's a super freak. She's super freaky. All right, but Lindsay, let's look at Lindsay. It's 35. Oh, shoot. I didn't write down the time for Rudy and Kushner. I'll have to go back and look that up quickly. Oh, Kimberly Guilfoyle. Thank you. Thank you. Best is yet to come. Yes, saying pink. Pink, yes. Alexandra, the article said they had no information on how the White House administration reacted to the bribe. I read your comment, Michelle. But right now we're looking at Lindsay. Lindsay. Nope. I don't think it's Lindsay. See, I think he would just, he's around Trump so much, he is easily, he's in a really good position to be blackmailed. No, he's afraid America is going to see who he really is. Lindsay, embrace your inner self. Be yourself. Express yourself. It's fine. You're only digging yourself into a hole because you're trying to lie about everything. Nope. No, he's trying to spend time with Trump, who is still the man. He's still in the Republican Party. Trump right now is still the alpha. He may have lost the election, but his base adores him. Republicans, they feel like they're going to lose everything if they don't keep Trump happy. Now, they can't give him the election, but they're not speaking out against these threats of violence and this other stuff that's going on either. No, there's nothing here. There may be some other investigations, although it feels almost like he's going to be involved in some of the rancor and some of the hearings, and I'm not getting Lindsay. All right. But let's have a look at Superfreak Gargoyle. $38. And normally, really, whatever you're into, as long as it's consenting adults, fine. But when you're sexually harassing your staff, that's not consenting. Not consenting. No. Okay. Cheesy mice. Tacky Real Housewives reject. All right, Super Freak. If anything, what I'm getting off of her is, I wish I'd thought of that. Gargoyle. She is looking for a payday. She's waiting for her ships to come in. That's what this card is. That's what that guy's doing. I don't know if you can see. There's ships out there. This is back in the day when merchants would fill up ships with goods and send them off, and you'd be waiting for your ship to come in, which would be the ship coming in where they had sold your wares and they'd be coming home with gold, or they'd be getting some other goods brought back in return that you could then sell to your people. So yeah, she is just waiting for one of these ships to come in. And I honestly question how Republican she is. Wasn't she dating or married to governor of California or something? It's fine. Have to put up with Trump in the background, fine. Have to put up with Biden in the background, fine. I'm not just smoke and mirrors and give men their fantasies. Really? That's how you make your way in the world. I mean, there's nothing wrong with giving someone you love, their fantasy, but really, just various, as long as they're powerful. No, um, their fate is coming for her, and I wonder if she is going to end up pregnant. Hmm. Yes, Governor Newsom. Okay, thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm not getting them. But the Trump thing doesn't feel 100 miles away. All right. But there's so much coming for Trump. Okay, how about this? When the next attorney general comes in, will that attorney general be able to, will that person find, basically, is Trump involved in any bribery for pardon scheme? It's funny, I was trying to write that quickly, so I put a letter, I put a number, numeral 4, bribes for pardons. It's like a business. All right, is Trump involved in any? Oh, thank you, Prairie. Thank you. Hello, what? Is Trump involved in any bribes for pardon schemes? Did I just see martial laws trending on Twitter? Oh, jeez. Really? Thank you, Prairie. Appreciate that. All right. Is Trump involved in any, wherever it's like 43? Is Trump involved in any bribery for pardon scheme? I realize someone may say, well, I'm biased because I'm a Democrat, but I'm telling you, he does. I get, is that something he would do? There is no doubt about the energy. Completely. There's no, why wouldn't he make money with all of this stuff he can do? Why wouldn't he? It is a foreign concept. I'm glad. Oh, Sniffy has asked how much they should pay. Oh, has he actually? Hello, Chad. Those of you who are new around here, Clotho in the chat a while back said that this should be called Chad, hanging Chad, because we were talking about the election. So anyway, this is Chad now on the channel. Losing the presidency is all of these schemes end. All of these ways to make money end. Suspended. Oh, married to Newsom. Says something about him, doesn't it? I mean, we all make mistakes. And sometimes it happens at a wedding, like your own. But Yeah, I look at Newsom differently now that I know that. But anyway, that's not important right now. Is Trump involved in any bribery for pardon scheme? Oh, center card in a 5-card reading is always the strong. Oh, come on. Card for the reading. Suspension. Can't do the thing anymore. This is Kamala Harris, who this is the other card that comes up for the Biden administration. Protecting the realm, going after those who would have done these kinds of things. This is the whole thing, of course. Of course you'd sell these things. And the rise of Democratic power has suspended Trump's corruption. There is nothing he would not. Kathy Anderson, Chad knows. Yes. Mims, you can't make this up, Autumn. I know. There is nothing this man would not sell. There's nothing this man would not sell. He'd sell the Resolute desk if he could. He'd matter of fact, that would make him enough money. But he would sell National Treasure. Highest bidder. I have no doubt. None. Man. Cheesy Mice, he's probably already sold the White House to 10 different people. Yeah. Dave, the right woman can make you, the wrong woman will break you. I think more in this case, it's more a matter of the company you keep shows what your priorities are. That's what I think. But Wheezy Squeeze Box, presidential pardons, $1 million, make check payable to Donald J. Trump. Because, yeah, so, hello, dear. So, Barr would not have allowed this to go forward if it included something about Trump. But that doesn't mean that there aren't other investigations Trump is involved in. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right, so I still have some time. You guys had asked me some questions, but didn't you read that pardons wouldn't stick? This is why? Could be. White House on Airbnb. Hi. Oh, big yawn. Big yawn. No, there was something I was going to ask. Always checking all the nooks and crannies for vermin. Make sure we're okay. Very good. Okay, you still really want this little fabric thing that's at the bottom of the notebook. Yes, it came with that, and I can't take it out. Hi. All right. Now there was something else I was going to read on. What was it? What was the thing? There was something else I was going to read on. It has escaped me. It has escaped me. Okay. The White House ghost should charge Trump rent. Yes. Hey, Linda. Hello. All right. Let me go up and see what else I've got here. Okay, so it did cut off. Let me see. Just having a look. Okay, so I'm not seeing. It's cut off the earlier questions. I'm sorry. Stacy, can you read on the governor of South Dakota? Awful woman. What's going on with her? Just let me know. No, there was something else related. Something else that was in the news, and it just escaped me. And my brain's desperately trying to think of what it was. And I can't think of anything else. So I'm just sitting here shuffling when I could be reading on something. Linda, will Melania divorce Trump after... Oh, sorry. Sorry about the butt. I try to catch it. Will Melania divorce Trump after they leave the White House? Yes. Yes. Oh, yeah. She's awful. Ava Braun is that awful. She really is. What else was in the news? All right. But, oh, she used the COVID funds for tourism advertising. Of course she did. Cards fell. I'll be right back. Hold, please. Oh, preemptive pardons, and that was it. That was it. Thank you. And I did see the question about Miller, but hang on. Preemptive pardons. That was the other thing. Thank you. Thank you. I was like, I don't need to write that down. Of course I'll remember. That's huge. 52. Preemptive pardons. Katie, now that is a deep dive for tarot. No. I know you love to play with that, but no. I can't even replace that thing. Okay, preemptive pardons. All right, preemptive pardons. Preemptive pardons. All right, so is Trump going to give himself and family members a preemptive pardon? Let's start there. Himself, because if he does it for himself, he's going to do it for his family. Himself and family. And then we'll ask if they're going to stand. Christy Noam, she's horrible. Oh, jeez. Good kitty. Good kitty. All right. Is Trump going to give himself, and legal or not, whether they'll stand or not, is Sniffy going to give himself and his family preemptive pardons for anything they have possibly ever done in their entire lives? My get out of jail free card, and I'm passing go and collecting my $200, $200 million or whatever. Oh boy. Oh, it feels like it. Oh, yes, yes, indeed. Oh, yes, indeed. Oh, the energy is very strong. Very strong. Very, very, very. Oh, taking action. And he's the King of Wands. Taking action. Because he can. Because he thinks he can. Blanket. Find a way to try to make it blanket pardons. But it's not going to help. It's not going to help. This has to do with family. I'm not sure what the Queen of Wands is. It's often Pelosi, but she's not. She wouldn't be involved in this. Not sure about that, but this is a blanket pardon. This is the World card. This is the highest major arcana card. This is the end, and also the World. In theory, it should stop all the sleepless nights But this is a card of communication. This feels like the sleepless nights don't go away. Is he going to? I'd say yes. Wendy, you can't give pardons when covering up corruption? He doesn't care. Was not, is it going to work? Are they going to stand? This is he going to do it? And the answer is, oh, heck yeah. Okay. Are they going to stand? Will it work? Will they stand? All right, 1 second here. Let's see. 56, 30. All right. Okay, so if Trump, this blanket pardons himself and his children, especially Ivanka, will those pardons stand legally? Will those pardons legally stand? Will those pardons legally stand? Mims, remember that if you receive a pardon, you can't plead the fifth. Pardonees are likely to be dragged in for questioning. Linda, you can give them, they just might not hold up. Exactly, and that's what I'm looking at now. All those swords, all those political swords, legal swords in Trump's back. Whew. No. I do what I want for myself and my family. This is a decision in the center. Swords are often some kind of law enforcement or lawyers or something. And because this is not a court card, but it is a card of decisions, the Two of Swords is kind of like a justice, a like lowercase justice card. This feels like the lawyers around the White House telling him, "Oh nay nay, oh nay nay." The institution, the government, the oversight, the whole government going, "Oh nay nay, oh no, oh no, oh no no no, oh no, mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm." All right. So does it go to court? Does it end up in the Supreme Court because he only has the best? He only wants to deal with the Supreme Court. And in reality, he does have the best. He has the grandest juries. Trump always has the grandest juries. Does it go to the, are we talking Supreme Court? SCOTUS. That's someone arguing. That's the legal system. That's someone arguing in a legal sense, okay? Oh, this is the judicial system reacting against Trump's action swiftly. World card in the center again. That would be quite the that's interesting. Pentacles are related to earth signs, which is the stuff made manifest, physical, um, money as well. And will it go to the Supreme Court? This is aggressive reaction to his, like, even they're even preparing it now. It's like if he even tries that, um, blanket, the blanket pardons, but also it has a negative connotation, like ending. Because if they let this stand, if the courts let this stand, then it's communicating that, like what we were just talking about, if he can pardon anybody for anything, even preemptively in a blanket way, then why wouldn't he be allowed to sell them? If does that make sense? The legal argument that could be made if they allow that kind of preemptive blanket pardons of him and his own family, why couldn't he sell pardons? Because he can pardon anyone at any time for any reason, corrupt or not. And that would be the argument against it. At least that's what I'm getting. I know he can't pardon state charges, but does that make sense? Because that's what I'm getting here. I don't usually get like the legal arguments, but okay, so if that's the case, then let's look at New York state charges. And I'm curious, are there going to be any Florida state charges? I mean, you wouldn't think so with Republicans in charge there, but Mims, no self-pardon, cannot be a judge in your own trial. See, this isn't even something I would think to do. Maybe it's a lack of imagination on my part, but if I was president, it wouldn't even cross my mind. First of all, I sincerely doubt I would, actually, I know I would not willingly or knowingly do something that would end in me wanting to pardon myself, but it wouldn't even cross my mind. Somebody would I'd be like, oh, that's a thing? Oh no, that's not a thing. That doesn't sound like a thing. New York state charges against Trump and family. Sorry, I wasn't great at taking questions today. I kind of had an idea and it just ran. Oh, yeah, they're a much stronger ground. New York, New York. Oh yeah, they're going to be on the defensive and they're going to lose a lot of assets. They're used to being able to buy people off or just being left alone because they're so rich. We have all of this gold, but we just give out little bits and the little people go away. No, on the defensive and losing that money. This is, of course, anyone who attacks the Trumps is a Democrat in their eyes. Absolutely. I get this constantly. That it isn't like Knight of Swords aggressively going after them. Sometimes I get that, but not usually. I often get the Knight of Cups, as in the Democrats are attacking us. The Democrats, those Democrats in New York. Try to make it all partisan. And this is well, we're going to get lawyers and we're going to try to pay them off. And so that's not going to work. Yeah, that is so deeply not going to work. Florida. Are there going to be Florida state charges against Trump? Going to be Florida state charges against Trump. Okay, card of rancor. Yeah, I understand, Jam. I don't think Florida's going to do anything because Trump has his minion DeSantis. Oh, I understand. Oh, thank you, Thelma. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Well, I just thought I would look. When New York acts, this was the other thing I was thinking about. When New York acts to seize property or do something, go after Trump, he goes to Mar-a-Lago. He tells New York to go whistle at, hello, dear, and he's like, well, I made my money the way I made my money, and tough. This is, of course, the Biden regime is out to get him, but this is Trump basically being boxed in and being as angry as a wet cat, as a wet lion. Not just a little cat, because, oh, let me tell you, and I don't even know if he's been completely wet, but even just a little bit of water, he's been like, ah! How you doing? Here, there you go. Look at the sweetness. Oh, dear, it's so good. Okay. It's so good. Kimberly, yeah, the card holder is something I was loving. I need one. Oh. Well, Florida refused to extradite him. Let's have a look at that. Florida. Extradite, because it ends up in a lot of rancor. Basically, is Trump going to tell? Yeah, Trump try to tell New York to go whistle. All right, let's see. We're at 1:0. Probably about 1:10. Well, it's only 11 past here. This is my 13th question, so good. Oh, give Kitty a kiss from me. Yes, I will, Mims. He is a precious boy. All right, so. Oh, thank you, Pammy. It makes my day that you're here. You guys are so great. Larry girl. If you guys are curious about the card holder, I can put the link in the description box. It's easy enough. But anyway, basically, is Florida going to refuse to work with New York? Is Florida going to refuse to work with New York? It's a witch hunt. Trust me, Trump, nobody wants to examine your body for witch marks. Promise. 30. Okay. They worked with, I think it was New York worked with Florida on the oh great. I will, Larry girl. Thank you. Didn't New York work with Florida about stopping the Trump charity scam? So they have worked together in the past, but oh, you're sweet. Hello, forensic accountants. Or barricading himself inside Mar-a-Lago. Trying to drag it out in the legal process. It's all a witch hunt. Judgment is coming for Trump with judgment, hanged man, hermit, forensic accountants, and also isolation. Trump trying to send his lawyers to New York to slow everything down. It feels like there's a part 2 to this question. Chad, there you are. Oh, thank you, Larry girl. You're so sweet. Card. Happy to do it. It's part of a set of 4 as I'm shuffling. I can say it's part of a set of 4. I just use this one because it's got a heart on it. Chad appearing here daily. I like that. Chad is appearing here daily. Don't forget to tip your waitresses. All right, so Trump's going to send lawyers, or he's going to con some lawyers to work for him for free, like he always does, and have them try to delay New York State. How's that going to work? Some serious political decisions and calculations going on about how far do we want to protect Trump? How far do we actively protect him as opposed to just kind of, oh, what? I didn't notice. Did something happen? Sorry, I was at lunch. I missed it. I mean, even now, a lot of them they're just, sorry, something got on the card. Okay. Oh, very unsteady. Trump is losing power. He still has his core base, but he is losing power. And he's just he's losing power even faster because he's acting like such an idiot. Democrats won the election. That's a prosecutor seizing his assets. How far is Trump? 115. How far is Trump going to be able to delay upcoming indictments, legal stuff. I think you know what I mean. I'm trying to think of the right word. Kathy, what asset? Oh no, I understand. JM, will Trump try to pull off a military coup? He already tried a political coup. Oh, the military right now are very much. Oh, sorry. New Pentagon. Who this? How far, how long? Because that's what Trump does. He delays. Delay. Is he going to is he going to be successful in delaying? Like Bleak House, where people live their whole lives in, well, that's more like wills and property and things like that, but still. Delay. Find a loophole, find a piece. See, if I hit it right here, this wall will crumble. Oh, there's so much though. Oh, it definitely causes sleepless nights. Oh, the good kitten. Okay, this is an interesting. Okay, will Trump be able to delay all this stuff? Paying lawyers to go delay stuff is part of doing business for him, part of living for him. But the DOJ is no longer protecting him. There's so much he's going to be indicted for, he and his family, that there's no way to avoid the stress of it hanging over them. And so they will try to run out the clock on whatever it is. What do you call it? Statutes of limitation, or you name it, so that they can continue to pretend that they are massively rich. That's very much their aim. That is the core aim. But I was asking, is it going to work? Are Trump's delay tactics on the legal matters going to drag this out forever and let them continue to live high on the hog? Poor hog. A little nostalgia, familial bliss. The stress level feels like they're just drowning in stress. There's so much coming out against him. Oh, considering I even missed dropping this into the hole, even the holders, like, we're done. It's like, oh, you're so done. If you hadn't run for president. And there was hope that would save him. That would save the financial mess he was in. That would help his, but the sword of truth is coming. So many indictments. Boom. Boom. All right. Well, that is going to do it for me for today, I'm afraid. But I had, 14 questions Covered 14 questions today, so I think that's a record. But anyway, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for tuning in every day. I'm so grateful. You have no idea. And I so look forward to this. So I'm sorry if I didn't cover your question today. I'm here every day. I'll be back tomorrow. Things will probably go more back to normal, but thank you. Thank you for everything. I'll get these questions time-stamped. I'll try to find the timestamps on the few I didn't get to I forgot to write down the times for. Um, but on Wednesdays, the final tally may not be as perfect as I would like it. It'll give you a basic idea where the question is, though. Okay. All right. Have a great day, everybody. There are good days ahead. I mean, who knew the whole bribes for pardons thing was going to come out? There are going to be other bombshells like that. So I guess we'll wait and see. All right. Take care. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Thank you. And I will put that link about the card holder. I'll go do that now. Okay. Bye bye. See you tomorrow.